This is Topher James, and I am here to do another playthrough. And today we're going to play Wolf Creek. The weekly tomorrow will be our third weekly for Wolf Creek. And honestly, do I really even have to do a playthrough of this? I don't know. I guess I just would assume that Wolf Creek would be probably the most played course in the game. But I ask it. We'll do it anyway. So, for those who haven't seen Wolf Creek, hopefully you enjoy it. It is a funhouse course that I like to call it because it's something just for entertainment reasons. You really shouldn't have to compete on it. But it's par 72. I'm going to play it on very fast greens because people don't know how to handle hole 13 on pro greens, apparently. But here we go. Hole 1, par 5. Oh, I pushed it. Get a bounce, get a bounce. That was no good bounce. Ooh. And then I pulled my through and I'm off to a great start. But as most of us know, a lot of the greens just kind of filter towards the hole, except on the hard pins. Hard pins is actually a fun challenge. I would say you better roll down. I don't care if it's very fast. Since it is very fast greens, I changed my putter. Normally it's 28% soft on pro greens, but I changed it to 26 to kind of make up for the little difference. Hole 2 is a par 4. Middle tees, depending on the wind or anything, you could probably go for it, but bag tees, just a nice shot into the fairway. What is the course record for very fast and back easy? King with 14. Looks like I haven't even played these settings before. Where'd I go? Okay, I'm in the fairway. 83 yards, slow uphill. Pulling my clubs. But yeah, because on like hole 2, like Wolf Creek has a lot of these little areas where the hard pin will be, so that gets pretty tricky. But it's very fast, so it shouldn't be too dangerous. I'm actually kind of cold right now. Ah, missed it. I'm in Nebraska, and right now it's been hot, and there's floods, and who knows what. Hole 3 is probably the dumbest par 3 in the game. It's straight uphill from the back tees. It's really long. I mean, it's 200 to the front, 235 to the back, plus 70 feet uphill. I would usually play in about a 230 to the front and 240 to the back if there's no wind. Well, a little bit of a punch fade and then rest on the top tier. Nice. But thankfully, it's not pro greens, so I won't have to be afraid of this rolling off the green. My dog's making noises. Just want to get it close. And there you go. Tap in par. Hole 4 is a nice little par 4. Middle tees, it's easy to go for the green, but back tees, just going to get this in the fairway. or in the rough. Can I get my sandwich there? Ah. Oh, I thought I was going to pull that. Not good. Well, this is off to a good start. Hole 5 is a par 5. It's actually reachable from the front tees, but I usually try to hit just over the water from the back. Usually gives me about a 6 to 7 iron to the green. I'll go with the 6. It's always better to be long on this shot than short. Oh, another draw. Interesting. So I hit it short. But again, like that little plateau right there, that's where the hard pin is. I don't know, very fast, just hearing it and knowing I'm on that setting just automatically screws with me. Hole 6, par 4, there is water, and it really just depends. Like, if the pin was in the back, then I would go to drive over the water, but I'm going to lay up of the water. Go for a 240 shot. Nice high fide. So now I can hit a full pitching wedge. Hopefully actually hit it straight. I feel like I'm pulling everything. Which I pulled that too. Interesting. Interesting. If you get it there. Anyway. Hole 7, fun par 4. You got some options. I always go for it. Unless it's like a major headwind where I'm forced to lay up. But if I can get it there, I always go for it. A lot of times I end up just hitting into the back rough anyway. Sometimes I get lucky. I'm going for the hard pin. So if the hard pin was right here, which it normally is, I'd be pretty good. In fact, I'd be very happy. Flop shots are your friend on this course. They are your friend. But really, it should just be an easy birdie hole. You get an easy birdie hole, and then you get this monstrosity. God, it's so easy to pull into the water. Because, so how I would treat this, so it's 232 to the easy pin, and it's almost 80 feet drop off. So I would almost assume like 205 yards would be the distance. But I usually try to hit a cut 3 iron, and that usually puts me right in the middle of the green. A little bit of a pull cut. You're not going to turn it back all the way. Ball! And then hole 9. Again, there's options. From the mid tees, I can't remember if this is drivable. Probably not. It's probably really close. But honestly, like, I like to lay up because then I get a 100-yard shot. Because if it was 50 yards, I'm just not good at it. Not good at it, especially uphill. And then you get the rollout from the lob wedge. But at least here I can... I'm just afraid of spin on my gap wedge. I wish they would nerf that a little bit. And I pushed it anyway. Oh, well. Oh, well. Nothing exciting. Maybe I should drop it down to 25%. Hole 10. You know, nothing much to it. Just drive it straight and get it on the green. 2-tiered green, par 4. If you miss it right, you might have a better chance than missing it left. That's both of the fairway and the green. Okay. Oh, thought I would draw that more. And I didn't. Right distance, though. Not good on very fast. Hole 11 is par 3. 73 feet downhill to the easy pin. How I would play this, so it's 195. So I'm thinking 170. 170, 175 is what I would call it. So that puts me in between two clubs. So I'm going to hit a strong 7-iron. Maybe draw it in there. It's decent. Yeah. It's decent. If only I can make the putt. Yeah, hole 12 is a nice par 5. Basically a blind tee shot, sort of, to the fairway landing from the back tees. I usually just aim right at that little mountain. Mountain? Making up words. Nice little kick. All right. 2-1. I'm assuming I'm going to pull this. Oh, wow. My wrist broke. It turned across. But that just goes to show you miss left and you might get lucky. And then the infamous hole 13, the drivable par 4. That's very sloped. Especially with the easy pin. Watch I screw this up. All right. So that's very common. You just run down the chute. Naturally, if I'm driving toward this, because, okay, so your easy pin's here, your medium and hard pin are, basically up here. And, you know this is slow. You don't have much of a landing area. So normally I'd want to hit into this rough, preferably right here, sand. So I kind of laid off that driver, and it's not that big of a deal because you're still in the fairway shot, 50 yards uphill, and all you really have to do is just get it there. You're going to stay too. Yeah. If that was pro greens, that would have been either really good or would have rolled off. Yeah, very fast greens on this hole is like a cheat code. I got a par, but I didn't stress about it whatsoever. Hole 14 is a very interesting par 4. You're downhill on the tee shot from the green, but on your second shot, you're majorly uphill. Just try to keep it out of the sand. Definitely don't go left. Don't go for the green. 121, so about 130. Oh, I pushed it. And I hit it really far, too. Whoops. Excuse me. Hole 15 is the last par 3. I think it's the last one. Yep. Don't go left. That's a pain in the ass to hit out of that bunker. Anything right, will slope towards the green. So I would play this as a 105-yard shot. So I'm going to try to go deep with the gap wedge, and hopefully it'll spin back. You just told the people don't go left. I went really deep. Whoops. I mean, does anyone not know or never play Wolf Creek? I'm serious. Go, go, go. Hole 16 is an interesting par 4. If it was middle tees, I would totally go for it just to give me a nice little pitch to the green. But you know what? I'm gonna lay up because that will put me in the 70-yard range, and that's like the worst yardage for me. So at least now, ooh, I'm gonna hit a sand wedge. And I pulled it. And hit it hard. And not got any spin. That was just basically a horrible shot. And that's, yep, not high enough. Oh well. Hole 17. Yeah, just hit it in the fairway. You know, unless it's a backwind where then the water comes in play, or you can really hit it far, because I can't. More right the better. If you hit left, then it's a pretty hard shot to get to the green. 16 downhill. I mean, I can get there with a 6 iron. Let's see what happens. Draw! Ooh. Didn't realize I was going to carry it the full yardage, but that'll work. Then hole 18. So this is an interesting hole. Middle tees, I'm going for this green all day. And back tees, if there's a backwind, I'm going for it all day. But for some reason, when I hit, like, I don't know, the rocks come into play. You know, if you hit it right, just so much comes into play. And if I can't consistently, get it where I want it to be, I mean, some off chances I've hit the fairway and it rolls up, but it's just not worth the gamble. So I'm gonna lay up with an iron. Hopefully, put myself about 90 yards away. Or 80 or 79. Okay. But thankfully, I've been working on this Stinger wedge shot. And that usually goes about 83 yards. What was the distance? 75? A little uphill? I'll take it. Stupid left controller. That's pretty much it. That's Wolf Creek. Like I said, I'm pretty sure everyone play the crap out of this. I know all the handicap chasers love to play here. My group likes to play here for dumb things. So, good luck to everyone and have fun, and I'll see you on the next one. Woohoo! Top 10. Yay! Have a good day, y'all. I'll see you later.